So not only has it been confirmed that Brey Keoghan and Sabrina Carpenter broke up, but it also looks like the rumor that Brey Keoghan had an affair with a famous influencer is true.
Brey Keoghan has put up a statement after all the abuse he's been getting online after the reports of him and Sabrina Carpenter splitting up.
Yeah, I'm incredibly blessed. Such a strong, independent lady who's massively talented and yeah, very special.
It's always the not-so-good-looking guys who have the audacity to do the absolute most to embarrass the baddies. Not my words, guys, but Sabrina Carpenter's followers have been dragging Brey Keoghan for filth ever since the cheating rumors hit the fan. The clownery is real because Brey, who already wasn't exactly a fan favorite, is now allegedly tangled up with a piece of LA TikTok influencer. And y'all, I am putting that word in quotes because the best thing this girl seems to influence is public embarrassment. Literally basking in her 15 minutes of fame right now. She really said, forget personality, forget talent. My whole legacy is being Brey's side piece. Like, that's the hill she's ready to die on. Downgrading from the Sabrina Carpenter to some lip-syncing queen of Pick Me must be the greatest fumble ever. Anyways, all three of them have decided to speak up. Sabrina, Brey, and this TikTok wannabe are all chiming in, and trust me, it's giving he said, she said, and she begged. So grab your popcorn and maybe even a drink because this is one hell of a hot, smoking mess that is absolutely out of control. So let's get into it.
Brey Hill has finally addressed the rumors that she was the one who Brey Keoghan cheated on Sabrina Carpenter with. And you guys, the way she went about addressing this is just so insane to me.
All right, let's start from the very beginning. And by beginning, I do not mean the beginning of these breakup rumors, but actually where the rain started beating these two, because in such cases, the telltale signs are always there from the start. It turns out Brey Keoghan was a walking red flag Sabrina Carpenter couldn't have missed. Like, he didn't just wave red flags, he practically paraded them like he was at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. Sabrina Carpenter had to know what she was signing up for, and sadly, she still gave this guy a shot. First, we've got Brey's track record with his ex, Allison, who just so happens to be the mother of his child. Instead of embracing the whole family man vibe, Brey reportedly chose partying over parenting while their son was still an infant. Now, I'm not the boyfriend police, but that's not exactly a promising start. And don't even get me started on his alleged drinking and partying habits. Like, sure, he's young and yeah, he's Irish, but there is a fine line between enjoying happy hour and treating every day like it's St. Patrick's Day. Sabrina had to see this coming from a mile away. Brey's lifestyle screams bachelor louder than a Vegas nightclub. And here's where it gets even messier. Rumors have swirled that Brey wasn't exactly faithful to Allison, and allegedly, because we have got to keep the lawyers happy, Sabrina might have been the other woman when he stepped out on his ex. So in case Brey's fling with Sabrina started while he was still technically taken, she should have known that if he'll do it with you, he'll do it to you. And he did, allegedly.
As a possible role model then for young people in the community?
I mean, just, yeah, what I've mentioned there, 13 homes, you know. Yeah, if that was on paper, you kind of go, he's destined to mess up, you know.
Yeah.
But I went against it and didn't dwell on it. Used it as ammunition almost. So, I mean, I hope I inspire younger ones to kind of go, you know, if you're wherever you're into sports, wherever, just go and do something, you know.
But wait, there is yet another theory, as fans are now wondering if this was even a real relationship. You see, the whispers about Brey and Sabrina's love life being a PR stunt have been loud. One blind item from January basically suggested that Sabrina was hired to give Brey a little positive press. A Disney darling turned pop star on his arm is giving strategic rebrand, not soulmates. And then in April, the couple got dragged for only showing PDA when photographers were around. Like, if you were waiting for the camera crew to roll up before you started holding hands, you're not in love, you're filming a Hallmark movie. If this was all for show, Sabrina could have just ridden out the contract, dropped a breakup anthem, and moved on with her career. So basically, Sabrina read Brey's profile, a guy who parties more than he parents, allegedly cheated his way into the relationship, and might have only been with her for the PR boost. Brey was practically screaming, "Danger zone!" but she still hopped on board. If she thought that maybe she could change him, he's the one who changed her into a walking billboard for or bad decisions. That said, let's move on to the meat of the matter.
Brecky is claiming that she reposted those videos because she thought that they were funny, and she has never met Barry Keoghan.
And honestly, can we just take a moment to acknowledge that they even lasted that long? Like, who had 12 months on their breakup bingo card? Because the odds were looking slim from day one. As y'all probably already guessed, Sabrina's fans aren't exactly mourning this so-called love story, especially because according to sources, Sabrina and Barry didn't have the best relationship, at least not in the eyes of her stans. First off, they said Barry was a 1.5 on a good day, while Sabrina was not only a solid 10, but also thriving in her career. It's giving Beauty and the Beast, except this beast wasn't even bringing the Disney charm. So just like in the case of Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, like, fans were not shy about saying Barry didn't deserve her. Comparing him to guys like Benny Blanco, they wrote Barry off from the jump, saying he didn't deserve her, and now with this alleged cheating scandal, people are basically saying, we told you so.
Sabrina Carpenter and Barry Keoghan broke up. I have the inside scoop. I can't tell you how I know, okay? I'm not allowed to tell you how I know, but I know. Here's all the info. So Barry is currently working on a project, right? And basically one day Barry Keoghan comes onto set and he's unwell. He's sad. He's not good. And the set nurse just goes, can I do something for you? Can I help you in any way? And Barry goes, I don't suppose you have anything for a heartbreak. I can't do an Irish accent. Let me try that again. I don't suppose you have something against a heartbreak? I actually don't know what an Irish accent is. Heartbreak.
You know, it's crazy when even a blind item predicts a relationship correctly, because that's where this all started. Let's rewind to November 26th when an anonymous tip claimed that the actor Barry Keoghan and pop star Sabrina Carpenter had split, and Barry was spotted at the ultra-exclusive San Vicente bungalows with a blonde, semi-famous LA-based influencer who is particularly big on TikTok. The blind item reads, if you have been reading this site for the past 6 months, you will know that this foreign-born actor spent more time cheating on the coffee singer than being faithful. It was all PR anyway, Barry Keoghan / Sabrina Carpenter. Shortly after this, news sources picked up on the story, and that was when people started taking it seriously. Now, here is where things started to get a little sus. An insider from Barry's boat tipped that the two decided to take a break because they were young and career focused. But no one bought that, because if it was about their lifestyle, then they probably would have stuck together as they understand each other's demanding careers. Also, others became alert, noting that Barry's side was the first to offer any form of update regarding their relationship, so just like that, they branded him guilty. Shortly after that jaw-dropping blind item surfaced, an insider spilled some shockingly detailed tea, and that's when everything went downhill fast. The anonymous tip went on to say, I snooped around a bit out of curiosity, and apparently he and his popular girlfriend called it quits very suddenly last week, a week before her final shows in LA, after she found out he had been chatting with said influencer behind her back for months in a not innocent at all way. She had even gone to find him while he was filming in the UK, eager to keep him company while his girlfriend was touring in the US. He had messed up before and she had forgiven him, but nothing as serious as infidelity, which is where she draws the line. The pop star wanted to keep the situation under wraps at least until January because her next single is a steamy song inspired by their relationship, and she's already filmed a music video with very obvious references to him. But the influencer is running her mouth a lot and he isn't doing much to stop her, so I'll be surprised if they manage to do that. Now, here's where things get interesting. After that exclusive reveal that Barry was apparently talking to a girl, it kind of confirmed the San Vicente bungalows sighting. However, the source adds it's unclear if they started hooking up before or after he and Sabrina broke up, but I don't think he would be dumb enough to be seen at bungalows if he was actually cheating. This sparked some juicy questions as to whether Keoghan was already stepping out before things ended with Carpenter, or if that happened after the split. Keep in mind though that celebrity breakups often go down weeks before the public gets wind of it. Nonetheless, the internet detectives were already at work trying to find out who this mysterious influencer was. So after that explosive whistleblower and blind item dropped, everyone was side-eyeing the whole situation, like unsure if it was real. But then when actual news outlets started picking up the story, people began to wonder who this mystery TikToker might be. And guys, that's when things get messy. The name Alex Adams started making the rounds, with everyone speculating that she was the one tied to the drama. But Alex quickly hopped on the TikTok train to shut it all the way down, saying that it wasn't her, and then went on a whole rant about how the rumors were completely false. According to Alex, she woke up to death threats, people calling her every name in the book. Homewrecker, not a girl's girl, you name it. And let's just say she was not having it. In her own words, Alex said, "I have zero clue how my name got dragged into this. Just because I'm blonde, visited London, and live kind of near LA doesn't mean I'm the girl y'all are looking for." She doubled down, saying that she's never met, never talked to, or even seen the guy in question, and was absolutely baffled at how her name got thrown into the mix.
Okay, I'm here to address whatever the heck is going on. I woke up this morning to some death threats, name calling, homewrecker, not a girl's girl, you name it. And I have zero clue where this came from, what was going on. Here to say I'm not the girl you're looking for. I don't understand how my name got thrown out there. I guess the criteria was like a blonde who lives in LA, who is a famous TikToker. I'm not a famous TikToker, so I don't know where that came from. And who was in London. Yes, I did visit London, and I am a blonde, but I don't even live in LA. I live like an hour and a half outside of LA. And I've never spoken to, never met, I don't know this man in any way, shape, or form. And yeah, I'm just here to clear the air. Please, you guys, stop attacking me. I have nothing to do with this. I have no clue what's going on, where this came from, but yeah. Wrong girl, not me.
And here is the wild part. She has been getting torn apart online, with people attacking her looks, her personality, and more, all over a baseless rumor. Alex clapped back, saying that there is no proof, no evidence, and absolutely no truth to her involvement. She is just an innocent bystander who happens to fit the blonde in LA stereotype. She wrapped it up by pleading with people to stop bullying her, reminding everyone that she's human and this whole situation is way out of pocket. In her words, "I'm not the girl you're looking for, so please leave me alone."
Girl, you name it. And I have zero clue where this came from, what was going on. Here to say I'm not the girl you're looking for. I don't understand how my name got thrown out there. I guess the criteria was like a blonde who lives in LA, who is a famous TikToker. I'm not a famous TikToker, so I don't know where that came from. And who was in London. Yes, I did visit London, and I am a blonde, but I don't even live in LA. I live like an hour and a half outside of LA. And I've never spoken to, never met, I don't know this man in any way, shape, or form. And yeah, I'm just here to clear the air. Please, you guys, stop attacking me. I have nothing to do with this. I have no clue what's going on, where this came from, but yeah. Wrong girl, not me.
She went on to further post about the kinds of comments that she's been receiving, and that because she was recently in London, people tied this all to her, but it's just simply not true.
Also, I just want to bring up the amount of bullying I've had based on a rumor that's not true. There's been zero evidence, no proof. I don't know who this guy is, but yet I'm getting attacked and picked apart. My looks, my personality, everything about me. I don't appreciate being called an ugly home-wrecking whore or not a girl's girl. Obviously, you guys know nothing about me. Nobody knows me at all. It couldn't be further from the truth. My personality is very much a girl's girl, and I'm not a homewrecker. I never met this man and never spoken to this man, and I don't know why my name just got thrown out there. Someone just pulled it from thin air, I think, because I'm a blonde that lives near LA who happened to be in London. But yeah, it was not visiting him. I don't know him, and I would really, really appreciate if you guys would stop bullying me and picking apart my looks, because I am a person and I have feelings, and I actually am an innocent bystander in this. So Yeah, with that being said, I have cleared the air. I am not the girl you're looking for.
Whew, y'all, this tea is boiling, but Alex is adamant she is not sipping from this cup. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Another influencer, Brey Hill, who, mind you, wasn't even on the radar in this drama, decided to out herself as Barry's alleged side piece. Yep, she basically walked herself right into the fire by dropping some cryptic posts online. And in no time, the attention she was clearly thirsting for showed up in full force. Let's just say she is probably wishing she stayed quiet because things went south real quick. Brey Hill, who has about 4 million TikTok followers, became a hot topic after internet sleuths speculated she was the mystery influencer involved with Barry Keoghan. She fueled the rumors by posting cryptic content that fans believed hinted at an affair. On top of the list is some cryptic margarita post. So on November 18th, Brey shared a photo of herself sipping a margarita with the caption, "Kinda salty," which many interpreted as a nod to Barry's hit film, Saltburn. And then her location kinda placed her right into the crime scene, as Brey also shared a Snapchat showing that she was dinging at Boa Steakhouse in Santa Monica, a location suspiciously close to the San Vicente bungalows, an infamous spot mentioned in the original Dumois blind item. However, some argued that Boa's Sunset Boulevard location would make more sense as it's only 5 minutes from the bungalows, unlike the Santa Monica location, which is a 25-minute drive, but still, her location was submitted as evidence. Not to forget the Blackberry Smash post. Brey added fuel to the fire by sipping on a drink called the Blackberry Smash. Fans speculated this was a subtle nod to Barry's first name, further suggesting a connection between the two. So basically, Brey hasn't outright confirmed anything, but her cryptic posts and the attention surrounding them make it seem like she's enjoying the speculation, even if it's not the best look. Fans have already labeled her as not a girl's girl for playing into the drama. And if you thought Brey was doing too much, wait until you hear what she did next. She's currently posting breakup videos of the two, and now everyone is on board that Brey has gone too far. Like this post, for instance, Brey literally reposted a story on the matter, one that has her name on it. She literally posted herself. This photo's caption reads, "Trouble in Paradise with Sabrina Carpenter and Barry." It's one thing to cheat, but to brag about being a side piece is the lowest of lows for such a beautiful girl. What a pity that her self-esteem is on the floor. At this point, whether she's got with Barry or not, just the mere fact that she's chasing clout with someone's breakup is giving "I am desperate" vibes.
Brey Hill? Really? Of all people, Brey Hill. Did we like get lost in translation or something? Like, is it really just because she's blonde? Brey Hill.
Well, with over 4 million followers, Brey should have known better, cause what she thought was a flex and a moment to trend immediately turned into a nightmare for her. You see, Sabrina has a cray fan base, and so when you hurt the queen, you become a public enemy. So just like Alex, it did not take long before people started raining insults and all sorts of hate towards her. Things got so bad that she decided to address the issue, hoping to silence the hate.
No, I did not get with Barry. I have never even encountered this man in my life. The only time I've seen him is on my TV screen from watching Saltburn.
I'm sorry, but if I really was the one getting with Barry, why in the world would I be reposting about it? Coming from someone who has been cheated on, I would never want to home wreck any relationship or put any girl through that pain. Ever, the TikTok star continued. So it looks like Brey is also distancing herself from this mess, but people are still not buying it, saying that if she was innocent from the get, she should have said so earlier on.
Hi guys, I just recently got out of the hospital. I don't know if you guys know, but I got into a skiing accident and I broke my spine. When I tell you, every single move I make hurts. But now that I'm out of the hospital, I just wanted to make this video and address these rumors that have been circulating all throughout the internet. I just moved to my living room so I can sit. But
To put it simply for you all, no, I did not get with Barry. I have never even encountered this man in my life. The only time I've seen him is on my TV screen from watching Saltburn. I reposted this video that showed up on my For You page claiming that I was home wrecking Sabrina Carpenter's relationship just simply because I thought it was so ridiculous. I'm sorry, but if I really was the one getting with Barry, why in the world would I be reposting about it?
What I will say though is, coming from someone who has been cheated on in several different relationships, I would never want to home wreck any relationship or put any girl through that pain. Ever. But as far as the video goes that I reposted, I was at Boa's Steakhouse with my friends getting dinner, and I decided to review drinks on my Snapchat. And one of the drinks I was reviewing was a margarita, and I think I gave the margarita like a 6 out of 10 because I said it was too salty. Someone, I guess, took that the wrong way and thought I was making a Saltburn reference after finding out that Barry was staying at a hotel near Boa. I don't even know. Like, this whole story is so crazy to me. And then another drink I was reviewing happened to be called a Blackberry Smash on the Boa Steakhouse menu, which this person then thought was also a berry reference. The whole thing is just like crazy to me, but I was truly just reposting these videos, laying in a hospital bed, thinking how crazy it is that someone thought I was home wrecking Sabrina. The Sabrina Carpenter's relationship. Me home wrecking her relationship? That just would never happen. But now that that has all been said, I just want to say I've never gone through a worse time in my life. While having a broken back and just constantly being told the worst possible things that you can imagine, it's gotten really bad. So hopefully this clears things up, and I hope you guys all have an amazing night. Oh, and one more thing. I hope that we can all stop spreading rumors so quickly and tearing other people down, especially without knowing the facts. I would say almost a majority of things that are said on the internet are not true. So if there's anything you take away from this, I would say take everything you see on the internet with a grain of salt. And just be kind. Love you guys.
Fast forward to now, and Barry Keoghan just dropped a statement addressing all the chaos swirling around his name. But spoiler alert, he didn't exactly clear up the cheating rumors. Instead, he's coming for the internet and the extreme reactions that followed their breakup news. Let's break this down. It all started when Sabrina and Barry announced that they were taking a break. But wait, it gets better. Not long after, Barry went and deactivated his Instagram, which only made everything look even more sus. Fans were like, "Sir, why are you running if there's nothing to hide?" And now he's finally speaking out, but instead of addressing the actual allegations, Barry's focused on the fallout. And let's just say, it's intense. Barry's message, shared with the caption, "Please be respectful," is giving major leave me alone vibes. He claims he's been dragged across the internet and hit with messages no one should ever have to read. According to him, people have gone after everything: his appearance, his parenting, even his upbringing as a heroin baby. But here's where it gets wild. Barry said people have gone as far as showing up at his grandmother's door and intimidating his family, including his baby boy. He described this as crossing a line, and honestly, it's hard not to agree. Like, who does that? Barry got emotional, saying that he works every day to be the best version of himself for his son and wants his little boy to grow up proud of his dad. He asked people to remember that his son will one day read all of these headlines and comments, so he is begging for respect. It's heartfelt for sure, but here's the thing. He doesn't say anything about the cheating rumors. Not a word about Sabrina, not a denial, nothing. This still puts him in a very bad place, because honestly, this was his moment to either squash the gossip or spill the truth, and he did neither. Barry's statement felt more like a plea for privacy than an actual response to the scandal, basically saying, "Don't talk about me," without really addressing why people are talking about him in the first place. While it's understandable that he wants to protect his family, fans are still side-eyeing him hard, waiting for him to either own up or shut the rumors down. Barry might want everyone to move on, but as a public figure, he should have known better, because the internet doesn't forget, and the lack of clarity only adds fuel to the fire. The cheating allegations aren't going away anytime soon, especially with all the cryptic posts and suspicious time. For now, it looks like Barry is more focused on damage control for his image as a father, while the Sabrina Carpenter chapter of this drama remains wide open. In the end, Barry's actions only prove that he has been a walking red flag from day one. Sabrina didn't just see the signs, she walked right past them, sunglasses on, and now here we are. Honestly, the only shocking part of this whole saga is that it took this long to implode. We can only hope that lessons have been learned, because sometimes the bad boy aesthetic isn't worth the baggage, and Sabrina deserves better. As for Barry, well... Anyways, loves, I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think Sabrina Carpenter knew exactly what she was signing up for, or did Brey completely pull a fast one on her? Drop your take in the comments below. And speaking of messy relationships and breakups, you have to check out our latest tea on Austin and Catherine McBroom. Austin just launched a podcast with his brother Landon, and let's just say it's a disaster. You won't believe what he had to say about Catherine on there, so click here and watch it now. You seriously don't want to miss this one. See you there.